A few months ago, we were contacted by a New Jersey woman asking us to investigate the rate of brain tumors in Sandy.
She and two other women her age are fighting the same deadly cancer, and they all lived in the same neighborhood. In tonight's IN report, Mike Hedrick explains what he found and why disease clustering, as it's called, is so controversial.
Yeah, Dave and Deanie, this right here is the neighborhood where Lisa Calderwood, Jen Roper, and Julie Penrod were all raised. We discovered it's part of a larger area in the south part of the Salt Lake Valley that stretches into the northern part of Utah County. You can see it, a big red circle right there. Well, the health department has been investigating it for a possible brain cancer cluster. Here's tonight's IN report. Tree-lined streets.
It was beautiful.
Kids playing in front yards.
I lived in the same house my whole life.
Childhood memories of a perfect neighborhood.
We loved where we grew up. Lots of kids on our street, everything you can imagine.
And that's how Jen and I think first met, playing on the stage at the church.
The women eventually left for college, married, and moved away.
You're missing all the fun.
Jen now lives in Gilbert, Arizona. Lisa is in Midway, Utah.
You want this one or this one?
And Julie resides in Ocean City, New Jersey. All busy moms with young kids, all battling brain cancer.
The first thing that went through my head was, I can't have a brain tumor. I'm a mom.
I screamed, I cried, I went through every emotion.
They didn't begin to think that there was any kind of link between their cancers until Jen's diagnosis just last August. Anaplastic astrocytoma, same as Julie and Lisa.
I really didn't hear about anybody's brain cancer until after I was diagnosed, and then a lot of people from my home neighborhood contacted me, telling me about what's going on.
You know, I mean, at church, we talk about it, and you know, how's Jen? And then there's the Fosters, how's Lisa? And there's the Hutchins, you know, how's Julie?
And neighbors can count even more people with brain tumors, though not all had cancerous tumors.
Nationally, the rate has started to decrease, but Utah is still increasing, both in the rate of incidence, or the occurrence of cancer, and the rate of death.
The health department has investigated the South Salt Lake Valley area 4 times since 2005 and found what might be considered a brain cancer cluster.
It's very weak, and so statistically we can't really pin it down, and we can't find any causes for it. But we do know that it's there.
The chances of randomly getting brain cancer are 1 in 160. State epidemiologists suspect for this cluster, the risk is 1.5 times higher, but they're only 60% confident that the cluster even exists. Fact is, it could just be a random occurrence.
Most cancers, and particularly for brain cancers, we essentially think it's bad luck.
Dr. Howard Coleman is a Huntsman Cancer Institute investigator and member of their brain tumor research team.
But you've been doing well?
He is also Lisa's doctor.
For the vast majority of brain tumors, we don't think there is a genetic or an environmental risk.
I did 6 weeks of radiation.
The state health department recently launched a statewide scan for gliomas to try and determine why the rate of brain cancer has increased slightly. Utah ranks 27th in the country.
Everything looks good.
If we can help people understand they need to go see their physician if they have health concerns, particularly with their brain, that's important to us.
Do not ignore problems with vision or balance, episodes of confusion, numbness, or frequent headaches.
I had them every day, but I didn't really think anything of it because thought I was a really relatively healthy person.
My left arm went numb, and I had never had a feeling like that. I actually thought I was having a stroke.
All 3 women were initially given a grim prognosis.
The first doctor that I went to said, you have about a year to live. And that was devastating. But I'm still here, and that was 6 years ago. And so whenever I find people that have a brain tumor, and I'll just say, I have a brain tumor and I'm doing great.
Chemotherapy and radiation treatments have so far been successful.
Someone that actually is going through what I'm going through, it's nice to have that support.
It's just amazing, like, how much our lives are alike.
They continue to draw strength from each other and remain optimistic.
I consider myself a survivor. I know my journey is far from over.
I just live each day to the fullest. That's really all I can do.
And the state health department has identified 4 other potential hotspots in Washington County, Box Elder County, Cache County, and Layton as well. We are going to take a closer look at the research tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Experts from the Huntsman Cancer Institute will also join us to answer some of your questions. And we have put more information online, including a link to the Utah Cancer Registry. Over to you guys.